No cat. No. No.
Thank you, OxyContin. Yeah.
Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, so yeah, give the road no, but got my gallbladder taken out.
Ah.
Yeah.
So happened on Tuesday. So I got myself some pain pills, some anti-nausea, and anti-gas stuff. So that's been me this week.
Gotcha.
Indeed. Thankfully, I got it out before it popped because then it would have super sucked. But yeah.
Sweet poison.
Oh yeah. Delicious fucking stomach fluids leaking everywhere. Good shit.
The miracle of the human body and all its misgivings.
Yeah, what a beautiful thing and horrible thing all at the same fucking time it is. Can't wait till we get cyber parts and do some Shadowrun shit, let me tell you that.
Oh yeah. I'm getting ready for vacation off for that game.
What, like,
Gonna fucking need it.
right. So how long you put in for, Keith, for that?
A week.
Nice.
I had 5 weeks to throw around.
Oh, nice. Fucking A.
But everyone all good? Everyone all ready?
I got my books, I'm in.
I'm up in my care sheet now. I'm good.
I'm slowly eating my grounded up chicken. Hopefully I don't puke.
Well, we'll get that. We'll get that on the audio recording.
Yeah, no. Remember that, because I have a wireless headset now, so if I don't remember how to mute it, you guys must step away from those headsets. It's going to get real ugly.
Have you tested? Does it still reach when you go downstairs?
Right. I actually haven't. I keep forgetting to fucking do that. I should probably do that one of these fucking days, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that shit, because I'm not used to having a fucking wireless headset. So
It's like the only place you like. You know, the only time you go away from the computer is when you go downstairs, because everything else in your home is downstairs.
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking A, yeah. I gotta test that one of these fucking days. But I'm not a lazy shit.
Alright, so we last left off with you guys finally catching your target, the Nimblewright, who ended up not having the exact item you were looking for, but instead had a piece of paper on him. And you're pretty sure it was that Nimblewright, at least, because you did find evidence of that Manor Lord's symbol on it.
And it tried to stab us.
Yes, and it tried to stab you. But before you followed the trail of the map, you decided during the next day to instead look up a mission you were given by the Black Staff about a man called Maloon War Dragon. You've all seen him. You've all heard his name before while you're perusing the Yawning Portal.
Excuse me.
And there's word that he's not acting quite himself, and you've been tasked with finding out why that is so. And so we come to you as at least 3 of you are about to enter the Yawning Portal, while one ruffled humanoid cat-like creature is still sleeping to a desiccated corpse of a fucking nipple, right?
Gonna have that sex bot up and running soon, yeah.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm gonna call him Mr. Fisto. And
yeah, thank you. I'm happy someone threw that name out finally for the sex bot jokes. Oh, fucking A.
So what do? You find yourselves, like I said, 3 of you, right in front of the Yawning Portal.
What time is
this?
this?
We're there.
Sorry, 2 people tarked at once. So I didn't catch that.
What time is it?
It's at least 9:30
In the morning or in the evening?
morning.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So, can we walk in?
I do so. You approach that guard's at the doorway. Guy just nods at you, seemingly you recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good day.
You enter. You immediately notice that the lobby is modestly crowded. It seems like the morning crowd's here. It's not completely booked or anything, but certainly a good amount of patrons here. And that fucking evil well still looms within the middle of the room.
God damn it, Roto. I really hate how fucking perfect that picture is for this right now.
That's terrible. What?
God damn it. Oh god, that just fits too well. What the fuck? I will lean over to my two teammates and whisper and say, I shall let you take the lead as I'm not one for talking.
Good morning, Darren. May I perform?
Durden, who's, as usual, behind the bar, looks up at his name being called and sees you enter, like, have you been coming here constantly, by the way, or?
I imagine so.
Okay. Yeah, so then he doesn't make any unusual comments. Just nods, and then, nods towards the stage. There's no one there right now.
All right. I want to scamper up onto the stool with my storybook.
You may do so. I would actually think a nice, easy story like you usually roll out would probably be a nice thing to wake up to instead of a loud music or anything like that.
Remember to pay going to your Witcher. I forgot the rest of the song.
Oh god.
YouTube
That
is
fucking
blowing
song.
up with that fucking song.
You tried at least. You tried at least. It's all good.
It's like one of you listen to it for like 4 straight hours. Hear me cover the song.
Don't sue us, Netflix.
This is why the actress from Yennefer looks so familiar. It's like, okay, Looper, calm the hell down.
Keith, can I scan if we see our person we're trying to talk to in the bar?
Yeah, it's actually quite easy enough. You see him somewhat in the side, like the side of the room, not in a corner or anything, but he seems to be like rubbing his face and sitting down with a plate of food and some ale, it looks like. Balloon War Dragon himself. He takes stock of him as you see your target. He's a very large man, clearly seemingly knows the way around combat. He's not in armor or anything right now, so there's nothing threatening about him in that case. And you do see a large battle axe strapped to his back.
A man of culture as well.
roll a history check.
History
Gil.
check. Yeah, right. God damn it, let me open up. There we go. There's my character page. History check, you say. Time to begin those low rolls, boys. Here we go. Yeah. Why did I do 2 times?
Well,
whatever. I suck on both. Go for that first one. It sucks.
Wait, can you roll again? I just want to see if it rolls again 2 times. Okay, no, okay. It was
okay, no. Yeah. I'm sure I fucked up anyway, so.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I wasn't expecting a retry, but yeah, there you go. That was weird. Anyway. All right, he sure has a nice axe, I think to myself. Look, and I'll just grab a seat and order some food and listen to Dairadeama's story.
Hi, I'm Dairadeama, part of the Daffodils, name pending, and I'm here to let you guys hear a story in this beautiful morning. This one's called Wall.
There's some casual nods.
So, there is this dwarf who lives in the remains of a great civilization. His name is Wall. And the only remnants of the civilization...
Oh my god.
Here we go.
I think I know this story.
And the only remains of the civilization is all their garbage. But it seems that they were quite significant as they constructed massive ships as well as massive buildings. But Wall's task was to organize and dispose of all the garbage. But it was a very lonely task. And the only friend he had was this rat. but it was his
Oh.
duty.
there's like a chorus. Oh.
But it was his duty to organize the garbage, and so he did the best he can. But while amongst finding objects, he would make certain things that entertained him, and also things that were curious. Like there was this one thing that you could strike the flint, and it would illuminate a flame. But nevertheless, on one odd day, a ship came into the port, and he only saw it in all the dirty magazines that he would find in the piles, but he knew what it looked like, and he saw this being come off of it, and she was beautiful. And in the same instances where on one advertisement about, gardening, he recognized that she was an elf.
Oh,
But he didn't know what to do. She was there organizing, not organizing, she was using this strange kind of magic that would cover all these piles of garbage. But she kept being dissatisfied. But Wall, he would just observe from behind tires and refrigerators and even automobiles. And
automobiles? What is automobiles?
oh, it's like
What?
it's like a carriage but runs on its own.
Preposterous.
Well, this was a story. Let me finish.
It's the old man at the tables again.
I want to start as I'm telling the story, start channeling my enthralling performance ability.
Okay.
And so he decides he's gonna work.
Hold on, my cat's being a little weird. I can still hear you. I'm just muting myself.
Okay. And so he decides he's gonna work up the courage and introduce himself. He finds the nicest object he has in his stash and finally comes upon her, reveals himself. She at first scans him, much to her dissatisfaction, but Wall is determined to make an impression. So he presents her this flower that he found. She immediately is excited. Then this magic explodes around her and envelops the flower, which then becomes contained inside her, and then she goes dormant and asleep. Wall is quite frightened. He thinks he's killed her. But he still senses that she's actually alive, though sleeping in a deep slumber, and decides, well, while she's here, I gotta try and wake her up. So he tries many things. He tries water, very old orange juice, but nothing will wake her up. And eventually, she is taken back and led with her magic back to the ship. Wall is quite scared. He's never left his home, but he's determined that he will go after the elf, because he still thinks that she is in trouble. So he takes on the journey and leaves all his favorite objects, says goodbye to his pet rat, and jumps onto the ship that starts sailing in the deep seas. And I'll continue this next morning.
And you cast Enthralling Presence?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Do
I need to save, actually?
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm going
charisma-
to.
Wait, hold on. Actually,
Yeah, take it off.
at the end.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Come on.
Can I
All right,
request
so-
Iron Giant next?
There's also a few other targets in the room, if you so choose.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Well, yeah, there's most of your companions aside from a lazy cat.
Yeah.
There's
Not lazy,
Durden.
industrious.
There's everyone on the familiar faces feet aside from Jalister and Three Strings.
Mm-hmm. Is anybody here with the Harpers? that I would know?
You wouldn't know.
Okay.
No.
I would like to target Dernan,
Okay.
Maloon,
Balloon. Yeah, of course, balloon. Yep.
3 strings.
Who's in here?
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, three strings and
Jalister.
Jalister. We're not
Okay.
here.
The old man.
No! Where's my critical save? Wait, fuck.
And here, more than one roll.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? I just had it.
Yeah. The old man begins to panic at his table.
I literally
Wow.
just threw it and it's gone. It's gone. How does it disappear like this?
Like the cat took it.
All right, I rolled a critical 20, obviously. Okay.
Yeah,
Old man rolled a
yeah.
critical 20.
Fuck you.
You know, sadly, I'm gonna believe you because you've done that bullshit before at the start of combat.
Well, no, yes, it only happens when he critical attacks me. So
yeah.
Who's this for?
That was Maloon.
Fucking
Hey, yeah, well, there we go. Good start.
it begins.
Okay. Is he wearing armor? I'm gonna heat metal.
Oh God!
Yeah. If I can't talk to you, I'll fucking melt you.
Yeah, who's that?
Dairadeama.
Oh, I got Dernan. Yes.
Turn and go assault that guy and get his
Yeah,
answers.
beat him out of it.
Turn would do it. He'd be hyped for it.
So was that?
Oh, it's still working. Okay.
What is with
Jesus.
these rolls, Keith?
Jesus fucking Christ.
For fuck's sake.
Alright.
Ooh,
Oh, thank God.
that was Bonnie.
Okay, Bonnie.
Who's Bonnie?
Shit. Sorry, I was thinking of all the familiar faces. You didn't cast it on Bonnie,
I
did
don't
you?
think I did, but
Okay.
apparently I did now.
All right. Well, there you go.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Dernan since that didn't work.
Do you look towards Maloon, like expecting him to be enraptured by you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess after like the round of applause happens, I can gauge people's eye contact and see if they're enthralled.
Well, when you look at Maloon, let's see if you recall something about him. Roll a history check.
Do better than me. Do better than me.
Mhm. Let me see.
Big money, big money, big monies.
19.
Hey, God!
Very good. You remember something about Maloon? You haven't been around this inn incredibly long, but you've been around enough to know that when he has been here at the start of when you first got here, he had a very distinguished battle axe. What was very distinguished about this was that it was clearly enchanted, this battle axe. But he's not holding it right now. But this battle axe shimmered blue on its edges. It had it looked like it was made out of crystal in a way. Something not made of steel. I mean, it was just extremely eye-catching, but he's not holding it right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I'll walk up to Bonnie. Actually.
Okay.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
Did you like my performance?
Oh, it was lovely. It's lovely. It's always fantastic when you tell us such strange stories. I don't know where you get this material.
Oh, it comes to me from my fairy friends.
The fairy friends from across the Feyland.
Very true. So, I was wondering, could I have 2 drinks, or does Maloon drink?
Oh, of course you could have 2 drinks. And I mean, he's already down to at least 1 drink already by now, I'm sure. Here, let me go get you some.
Thank you. And then I'll walk over to the Maloon's table.
Is Yagra Stonefist in the shop or the tavern?
Yes.
Oh snap! She is.
Can I use my last one to cast on her?
I'm gonna keep an eye on her,
Mm-hmm. She seems
and I
to
want
be
to see.
brooding in a corner.
Can I see the necklace she has in the picture?
Do you approach close enough to get a good look?
No.
It has a-
Okay.
okay. I mean, I can see it in the picture, but I guess don't want to reveal it. Alright. Do I get...
So you approach. Maloon looks up and like, eh?
Mr. War Dragon?
Yes, that's right. Hey, hold on, let me down some more ale.
Ah, I just ordered us another round.
Oh, you did? He sees him right out at this, like, you know the way straight to my heart, lassie.
Thank you. Well, I could see that you maybe weren't so impressed with my performance, so I thought I'd give you extra special attention.
Sorry, I'm not much more for such a weird tale right at the beginning of the day. You gotta catch me when I'm actually more awake.
I
Right
see.
now.
I see. So, what other kind of stories do you like?
Ones with adventure, of course.
Oh, yeah.
There's had a touch romance in it sounded like.
It's always nice to have somebody. But I can tell you another story that me and my companions went on yesterday. It's quite thrilling. It involves a dragon.
A dragon?
Yeah. Have you heard of the bronze dragon that's taken residence in the bay?
I have heard of that one. I thought about talking to him with oh fucking I thought about talking with him myself. See if he had any little trinkets to squander with.
That's a ballsy person right there.
Yeah.
But it was a mere young dragon, I heard.
Oh, yes.
Nothing too dangerous.
He's just starting to build his hoard. Quite eager, too.
Adorable at that age. Adorable, I say.
Certainly. Adorable as one. Still a massive creature, especially for someone my size. Oh, he could gobble me up. But what more importantly almost gobbled me up was that awakened shark in the bay.
Awakened shark?
Yeah, so, well...
What is this awakened shark I hear?
It was like...
Does it need some slaying?
You're welcome to it. I would be more than happy if that just wasn't there anymore. It was quite scary. See, I talked to some of the ship captains and I asked them if there were shark attacks, and they said, no, that's fine. But then when we went in the water, there was a shark.
Did you happen to get a nice, good look at it? How big was this?
It was like about 30 feet, so like 10 of me.
Oh. It seems I might have to wet my steel soon.
I was also curious about that, Mr. War Dragon. You used to have quite the noticeable weapon before, a battle axe. Almost didn't look like it was steel. Had quite the shine to it too.
Hold on, I just want to. Ulinus, what are you doing at this time? Like, I know Gil is sitting down, kind of keeping an eye on the situation, but what are you doing, Ulinus?
I'm more than likely gonna just keep it low key. I'm gonna let Dairadeama take the lead on this one because she's the one that tried to charm him. Didn't work, but I don't know that. And so I'm just gonna keep an eye on both of them and also the half orc.
Okay.
And take a drink. Get a drink and drink a little bit and
makes like a
whoa.
That was crazy.
A face.
Is this okay?
At this comment before.
You are robot so hard, dude.
Really?
A little
Yeah,
bit,
we can't hear you.
Yeah, you're definitely going robot.
I can't tell what you're saying.
The capture bots have gotten.
All right, hello.
Yeah, okay.
Seems okay.
So far,
Okay.
yeah, so good.
So, right after you say that, Dairadeama, he kind of makes like Balloon makes a face. Roll it.
Insight?
Yep, just to see what he's feeling about this comment you made just right now.
Ugh.
Oh, 5. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Well, he
Fine
makes
if
a face.
If he was
You can't-
charmed.
He makes a face that you can't quite tell, but well,
Hi, Bonnie. Where are those drinks?
well, the Azor Edge and I just need some time apart recently. Can't always carry around. It brings a mite too much attention to my presence. And at this point, Bonnie comes up like, "Here you go, dearie, and here you go, you old drunkard." Yeah, that's the stuff. And downs more ale. And Bonnie nods and starts walking away.
We gotta get a more shit face first.
Yeah, I mean, like, why wouldn't you want more attention? I'm always looking for attention. I want people to pay attention to me. Is it a sentient object?
Azor Edge? I sure wish it was.
But you think people are out to get you for it, is that right?
Oh, believe me, I've had more than enough scuffles with people thinking they could take Azor Edge away from my hands.
I hope you have it in a secure place if it's especially so wanted.
Of course it's in a secure place. I wouldn't just have it lying around unguarded.
One second.
By the way, any more insights you have to decide yourself to call out.
Okay. No. Fine, I'll do an insight on that because then, like, I shouldn't just believe him because I feel like he would always have that with him.
So
16.
you're inciting on you're
is it-
inciting that he
is
has
it-
it in a secure.
Yeah, like he has it in a secure place.
Cannot. Hold on. What is God damn it.
War Dragon takes out his character sheet.
Okay, I got it. Is defender safe? No, if you equal the defender, you would. Right?
Meet or exceed the target.
Yes, okay. So you get the feeling that he just lied about that comment, that it's not in a secure place.
Mm.
Yeah, but, I sure wouldn't mind having it. Even though I've decided to be away for a time, I wouldn't mind having it in my hands again. Right now I have to make do with this, and he pats the battle axe on his back. It gets me by when needed.
Well, I heard recently that given the change in the weather, Evil's twin is soon to show its face right now. I, more than anyone else, would be eager to have my best weapon at hand. Are you sure you have it in a secure place?
He makes a face at this.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. You have to roll insight if you want this face.
Where am I?
Okay. Fail.
Of course it fails. I think it's pretty
You have
obvious.
inspiration.
But
You
I don't
have
know.
inspiration.
I do. I don't know. Can I? I'll start next insight roll. I'm fucking using inspiration.
Evil's twin. It's an odd comment, I would think.
Well, we talked to a seer on the top of the mountain, and that's what he told me.
Seer, you wouldn't happen to mean Alarm, would you?
I would.
That old geezer's still alive up there?
Yeah, but I'm surprised he made it up there. I mean, my companions nearly suffocated to death just trying to get up that mountain. I was fine, but they didn't make it. Especially that half elf over there.
He kind of looks
Am I hearing what they're saying?
Yeah, probably. If you're trying to keep an eye on the situation. But
I just roll my eyes.
he's definitely not being loud, and I don't think Dairadeama is being quiet.
I don't know if Dairadeama has a volume control. Pretty sure she doesn't.
I must project my voice.
Well, don't you be doubting Halam. That old man has the power of the gods, I would think, within him. He might look weak and scrawny, but he'd probably live past me at his old age and keep on kicking up in that mountain.
I bet. What do you think of the Black Staff?
The Black Staff? Well, she thinks she has the law all in hand up at her high tower, past when the guards can't, finish their own duties, but yeah, she's a little full of herself, I think, now and then.
I'm curious, like, do you think that you'll be... Wait, background check. What's the objective of, like, the Black Staff?
The Black Staff are usually called in when the city guard aren't cutting it for a situation, like a dangerous situation. They're actually like
SWAT.
ragtag bands of ragtag groups of adventurers like you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Called in for more dangerous jobs.
So, do you like? When's the last time you went on a rough and tumble adventure yourself?
It's been a while, I have to say, but I guess lead it on to I haven't had a good option, you see.
No? Why not?
No.
There's plenty of adventures around. This is a big city. I'm sure you could find somebody. You could come with us. We're gonna have adventures every hour, really.
And where are you gonna have these adventures?
Oh,
not down in the hole, I hope.
Well, it is subterranean. We've been exploring the sewers in Waterdeep, encountering.
Wait, he makes a face.
Well, have you heard of the Xanathar gang or the Xantrams? Or the
Of course I've heard of the Xanathar.
What about the tunnel snakes? You ever heard of them?
Oh my god.
They rule!
holds up the devil horns as she says it.
Where are the tunnel snakes? And we rule.
Never heard about no tunnel snakes.
No, I think they're a new gang. They should come up in the next 2,000 years. But
something, a bunch of nukes, I don't know, some shit like that.
Popularized by a certain leather jacket.
Yeah. And Fonzie hair.
Grease your hair.
Yeah.
So greasy.
There's also that were-rat gang.
I know those ones. The shard runners, I think they call themselves.
Yeah, I met one, and he invited me to his gang before.
You looked about the right size.
Yeah, I think I'd fit right in. So, you want to come on an adventure?
Well, I won't jump to it just yet until you actually have the adventure laid out with me. I'm a bit lying back right now.
I know.
Before I join another group.
It's certainly seeing you at the yawning portal pretty much every day. It's quite impressive you're able to keep that seat from not having your butt in it.
By the way, I'm assuming both of you are trying to listen onto this, so
Yes.
you're also welcome to roll your own insight checks.
Okay.
Because they're spying the fuck out of
Yeah,
I was
fair.
actually wanting to, as soon as she mentioned the Zentarum and the Xanathar, I wanted to see if the half-orc would react in any way, shape, or form. And in what way? Because last time I saw her, she was getting the shit knocked out of her by some gang members, and I want to see how
Mhm.
she's going to react.
Well, she definitely looks up and towards the conversation, but then turns away shortly thereafter. So, yeah, you would say the name
okay.
catches her attention as well, or both the names.
Anyone
Okay.
else?
No, that's about all. I'll just pay attention to what they're doing. And oh, yeah, that's right. I can roll insight, can't I?
Yep.
Sure. Why the fuck not?
And what's your objective in this insight roll?
Well, I don't want to backtrack too much, so I'm gonna I want to see how he feels about the Zentarum and the Xanathar. Like, what is his opinions on them? I know that's a lot to get from just reading his body language.
You're just reading. You're trying to read the moment of when
Like
the names are mentioned.
Does he feel like ugh Zentarum or oh yeah Zentarum or ugh Xanathar? Oh yeah Xanathar. Just kind of an opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
Hmm.
You don't get much. He seems pretty neutral about both of them, you would say. Hold on. Let me just make sure.
Consult the character sheet again.
No, he probably just rolled and got a really terrible roll.
All right, so I change of opinion there. I thought I had it in the
Yep.
bag.
That's what I thought. As soon as I heard him go, I knew. I knew.
All right, so you're looking at him, and he's, he has like a dark look for a moment when the Xantrim is mentioned, for sure. And there's God, I don't know how to explain it. He has like a more insightful, like in the second the Xanathar grabs his attention more. Like it's a dark look with the Xantrim, and he pays more attention when Xanathar is mentioned. It seems.
Okay. So it seems like he's. What I get from that is he seems like he's a little more favorable towards the Xanathar than the Zentarum. Okay. Not sure exactly what that means, but that's good to know.
Okay.
Mr. Warddragon, do you ever experience know of thieves in the city?
Of course. Didn't I just mention that people like to take Azor Edge from me?
You did. Are you sure that hasn't happened already?
Believe me. It's in a safe place. Don't you worry.
Inspiration.
Your little head. Did you already insight this?
You already know he was lying about it being in a safe place.
Yeah, that's true.
You already knew about this.
I want to reach over this table and put a knife to his throat and ask him to tell me the fucking truth.
So you use your inspiration on that, right?
Do that.
Fine, I'll waste it. There you go, Keith. Why you gotta make it so fucking difficult? Why couldn't you just rolled a 12? I'm about to charm him.
Oh wow, he does fail though. So yes, he does not have it in a safe place.
Can confirm.
The second time I can confirm.
So yeah, because we were experiencing. You heard about the the fireball attack near the Ethereal Tavern?
Fireball attack? Was it an evil wizard?
Well, no. It turns out it was an automaton.
Automaton.
Automaton. An anemone. I live in an anemone. Okay, don't hurt yourself.
And as the automatons mentioned, a rustled. Did you leave a message, by the way, for?
Yes, I did. I put a note under his door saying we were going to the yawning portal.
That's a lot of
At this point, I will allow you to enter the scene. God, I
Wait,
was
me?
about to. Yes, Tom. Monster Hunter's fucking with me because I don't want to call you Tom because that's your cat. But no, you're actually.
yeah, yeah.
No, you can't escape. Tom's gonna follow you everywhere. I'm gonna make sure of that. You can never
Yeah.
escape. Okay, so I woke up. Like, how far is this place from our place?
It's about 15 minutes or
Okay,
less.
so I roughly woke up. Maybe over here. See, scoping the scene, seeing everybody. Headed my over to the barkeep. Say, do you have anything to wake me up? Something to. Had a rough night.
Is it Durnan or Bonnie? That would
You
answer.
said barkeep, so Durden.
Yeah.
Is he singing my praises?
I mean, he was paying attention to you when he came off the stage, but when you walked to Maloon,
And
he
by the way, I'm
seemed to
assuming I'm back to full
keep his
HP,
own business.
right?
Yeah, you're back to full HP.
Cool. Let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah, that'll change it one fight for both of us.
Durden nods to you and gets a bottle from beneath the counter and pours you a drink, and then takes a pouch and then adds some leaves to
Caffeine.
the mixture.
If it gives me wings, I'm gonna sue this place. Just know that.
It's cocaine.
Oh, man. Awesome, so good.
And hands you it.
Ah, thank you. How close is everybody to me?
You're actually the furthest away from the situation.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give exact distances, but
Oh no. I'm quite a bit away.
yeah.
Do I know this guy enough to get near him? No, right? So that makes
All right,
more fun.
Gil, you definitely notice at least. Gil and Helenis, you definitely noticed Tom.
Yeah. I shall wave
Walk
him
in.
over.
It's not many cat people around.
Fair enough, but yeah, I'll wave my hand over if he wishes to join me.
Oh hey. Well, make my way over to Gil.
Yeah.
Because I thought I'd just throw myself into that whole thing and screw up
Yeah.
Dairadeama.
Yeah. I was not and say, welcome to the land of living in the morning. Our target's over there, and I'll whisper this to him. Say, our target's over there. Dairadeama's trying to talk to him as we speak.
All right, cool. Glad to be alive. Glad that there was no shenanigans, like some type of automaton waking up and snapping my neck. But cool.
As Keith writes that idea down.
Not a bad one. Not a bad one.
Yeah.
Major chance.
Yeah. So, how was your night, Tom?
Very
well,
informative.
You continue with the pleasantries. Going back to the conversation.
So,
Dairadeama.
Mr. War Dragon, since you've been here at the Yawning Portal for quite a while, I'm sure you're familiar with Durnan.
Of course, I know Durden. Ain't that right, Durden? He shouts over to Durden. Durden nods when you look towards him.
He's quite the mysterious figure, wouldn't you say?
Mysterious. That ain't the half of it. Dangerous, mysterious, super good with that sword. Ain't you right, Durden? Durden nods.
Was there anything you ever wanted to find out about him?
Well, I know that he found his fortune down in that well over there.
Anything specific you want to know about him?
Well, I wonder if he ever had a wife. You ever fuck a woman, Durden, eh?
Oh my god.
Durden gives him a hard stare at this point. All you do is brood behind that goddamn bar for how many years now? God, I'm telling you, you should go on a venture again with me. Durden just shakes his head no. I can never convince him.
Do you want another
I
drink?
could get that man to follow me into a fight. Nothing would stand a chance against us.
Mr. War Dragon, would you like another drink?
Of course.
I'll be right back.
Well, maybe a lighter one this time.
Okay. I want to
Heavy
scamper
drink
over.
available.
I want to scamper over to the bar.
Yep.
Hi, Durnan.
Hello, Dairadeama.
Did you like my performance?
It was quite fascinating. Hold on, I gotta check something with Durden.
Immune to charm.
Oh, yes. Charisma save. Wait, wisdom saving throw, right?
No, didn't you already roll it?
You already made
failed.
it.
He has a special ability.
Fucking mother.
All right, he's still fine.
Yeah. This guy's the final boss, isn't he?
He's not very wise.
So I was curious if you knew why Mr. Melloon War Dragon has been such a layabout lately. I think his sword is like not so, the Azur's Edge. I think that's missing.
Missing. More like he just leaves it in his room. But yes, he's been acting quite strange lately. Especially when he doesn't walk around at every moment with that battle axe of his.
Does he stay here?
Yes, he lives up on the second floor.
Okay. Did you ever really have a wife?
He gets a mean look in his eyes.
He's
at
charmed.
this. He's charmed, yes, but doesn't
Bard
mean he
to go
doesn't
bard.
like recalling hard experiences. Yes,
I see what you did there.
yes.
Hard experiences.
Wow, terrible. You get hit by a lightning bolt.
I'm indoors.
I'm
It
indoors.
shoots out. It
It
shoots
shoots out
out
the
from the depths of
hole.
the well. Yeah. Never know
I
what
call
direction
shenanigans.
Yes, I've had a wife, but we had our differences of opinions.
Mm,
I can't just leave this place.
I see. How deep is the well?
The under. I forgot the name again. What was the? It was called the Undermountain. The Undermountain. The Undermountain. It's unbelievably deep.
Well, like just from here, like if someone were to climb a rope down or jump, how far would they fall?
160 feet.
Oh, okay.
That's why we got the rope system set up. You see. Of course, I'm sure you looked down at yourself, Dairadeama.
I have, but now I have a solution to high places. So I was just wondering.
It kind of looks you over. I think you've changed over this recent month, Dairadeama. You look almost ready to tackle the Undermountains yourself.
I'm certainly can. I mean, we've gotten through so much with my companions, and not a scratch.
Gil and Tom scowl loudly.
Oh, my stomach's bad. Oh,
Yeah.
Have you really not taken any damage?
No.
Yeah. Don't know that feeling, am I right, Tom?
Oh, yeah.
I've been not wanting to
Ridiculous.
jinx it this whole time. I was really.
Yeah, it must feel nice.
Yeah, that must be nice.
It's called strategy.
But you're not quite ready yet.
Well, you just give me time. I'll be ready. Thank you for the drink. Do you have something light? I want to give Mr. War Dragon.
Yeah, he pours a bottle and a glass and hands it to you.
And
A mug, not a glass.
Is Bonnie around?
Bonnie's sort of serving other people.
Can I intercept her before coming back to the War Dragon?
Sure. Oh, hello.
Hi, Bonnie.
Can I help you with anything else? Oh, I already see you have your drinks.
I do, but I wanted to ask you for a favor.
Sure. Anything I can help you with.
Could you just tell my friend, Mr. The half elf? Could you tell him that our guest is staying on the second floor?
Sure. I could easily do something like that.
Thank you. Okay, goodbye.
She nods and starts heading over to Elenis. Excuse me. Uh, what's your name? I've seen you around before. As Bonnie steps up to you, Elenis, you're in your own table, right? Or are you just standing
I
around?
would have been at a table.
Okay. She comes up to you.
I was thinking I was at a separate table, but thinking on it now, I'm probably actually sitting with Gil. It'd be weird if I was just
Okay,
like, "Fuck
yeah.
you, Gil. Fuck you, Gil. Go fuck yourself."
Like once Tom gets there, you
You're all-
start sitting at a different table.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you cat racist.
Yeah, she comes up and starts then specifically talking to Elenis.
Oh, I'm Elenis.
Well, Dairadeama over there, which I've seen you acquainted with before, just had this message to pass along to you. Is that he lives on the second floor? Was all the message was? But yeah, what was it?
Don't we have the room number already?
No, she only asked for. Well, she didn't ask for the Pacific room, just
No,
on the second floor.
from the Black Tower.
Oh yes, you do. Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she did mention it. Yeah.
Come on, you can trust it, not thief. To not
God,
thief.
I myself forgot about that.
Here's your drink.
And then Bonnie nods and begins walking away.
Thank you, Bonnie.
How
I
close
looked
are
at Gil
you?
like, huh?
I'm gonna lean and whisper. I think she's saying to go look for his room. I'm guessing if I know Dairadeama by now.
Why?
So,
But like, from what I heard from the conversation, it sounds like he leaves his axe in his room. But that's the most I could gather from that.
Well, what are we gonna do if we? Okay. Well, I mean, should we? Tom?
I mean, yeah. Wait, his axe. Doesn't he have an axe in his back already?
Yes, he does.
It's a different axe.
Yeah, his
Different
magical signature one is supposedly left in his room, according to what I've heard from
Or
the
safe
conversation.
place.
Yeah, quote unquote safe
Sort of.
place. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you
Sure.
gentlemen wish. But like, who shall we?
Well,
Shall we go
I mean,
smoke?
Sure.
I don't smoke.
I said.
Oh!
I tried to say poke.
I wink at you like real obvious.
I just look back blankly.
What the? Yeah. So, all right, guys. Is anyone gonna tell Dairadeama? Oh no, no, never mind. I'm going.
Yeah, I shall follow with.
So what shall I?
So you all get up and proceed to the second floor.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I mean it's not a far walk, but Dairadeama, what do you do in the meantime?
Here's your drink, Mr. War Dragon.
Thank you. Just what I need a nice light alcohol to quench the bit of thirst I had
How do you
in the
pace
morning.
yourself? And when do you find the
Pace
time
myself.
to train?
Oh, I train in the moment. I don't just warm up in my own field or anything like that. On death's edge is when I find my true training. And a little ale helps me keep me steady, you see. He, starts drinking it.
Since you've been at the yawning portal for so much, I mean, were you here when like that troll came out of the well?
No, I wasn't around for that. I heard about that. I heard that you yourself were instrumental in killing it.
Yeah, I put it down with a very funny joke. It was cackling quite loudly, but then someone touched it and it got back up.
Nasty things. We just had you missed it yourself. We had a crawler come right the heck up out of the well itself, climbing the side of the stone. Barely stood a chance before I cleaved it in half.
Was that
Sent
with
it back to the depths.
was that with Azur's Edge?
No, it was not. I was still apart with it. It only happened 2 days ago.
Apart with it. It's why wouldn't you have such a magical weapon all the time? It's amazing. And here at the yawning portal, I feel like no one would have enough of the gall to be like, I'm gonna take that blade from you. I mean, you're such a strapping bigger man. Like they could easily.
Believe me, when I go out on a real adventure, I will bring it with me. But right now, it just needs to be apart away from me.
Between you and me, when I was talking to Durnan, he said that I was ready for the Undermountain. So, and I can get down there in like no time flat. So I was wondering, you and me, partner up, we could go down there, steal the riches.
I don't think that's a great idea. The Undermountain is not really my calling nowadays. I've been there, done that.
What excites
I'm more
you?
looking for adventure outside of the Undermountain.
You want to talk about go talk to that? What about that shark? We could go kill that shark.
I've been hearing talk about a fight between the Xanathar and
The Xantrum?
Xantrim. Thank you, Xantrim. Xantrim gain. I wouldn't mind getting involved in those tussles.
Yeah, we were in we nearly took down a whole group of the Xanathars. Man, one had like this kind of brain with
What? A brain?
Yeah, it was like a pet. Like he was petting it like it was some kind of cat, and it was sitting on his lap while he was on his throne while they were beating up insert NPC name and
Blackmar Floon, I believe it was.
Huh. That's
it got away too. Had tentacles on the face. We nearly killed it, but it slipped away on this like wall portal thingy.
Other way around. Floon Blackmar, but either way.
well. That was a fine job you did there, trying to exterminating those vermin from beneath our very own feet. Hold on, my cat's. Goddamn.
Take it down.
And it sounds like a nasty, nasty bugger.
It was. And then with the Xantrums, see, we had that like automaton that blew up the street with the fireball and
Are you trying to just like waste time here as your companions go up, or do you actually want to go through these conversations?
Roleplay every single moment, damn it.
Well, as performers say, I really enjoy the sound of my own voice.
I mean, we can do this. I just wonder if your objective here is to occupy time, or you're actually trying to sneak for information from him. You're not rolling insight so far, but
No. Because this guy's a full-fledged liar, and the only way I'm going to get it out of him is if I beat him out of him, or if I charm him with another thing. Which there is always the afternoon performance, during the lunch rush.
True.
You get your feet back on a short rest.
No, I'm just now realizing that.
So if you could have,
I could take
you
it.
could literally say that
finish,
what you're doing now is a short rest.
Yeah, I'm finishing. I can take a short rest and get it back.
Yeah, you're pretty much taking a short rest right now. Talking is not strenuous.
Could I then as well, like, since I'm telling these like stories, could I use like Song of Rest on Maloon and ease his hangover or his drunkenness?
Sure, yeah.
So I want to read.
No, his buzz.
Well, that's how we'll get him keep drinking more, or maybe that's not advantageous.
So as you're going through these stories,
Yeah,
you three guys arrive at the room that you've been told by the Black Staff is Maloon's room.
Mm-hmm. All right. Before we do this, should we have someone stay back by the stairs and try to give a signal if he starts coming back this way?
You can almost see. You could actually, from where you are, you could actually see Maloon. The second floor is like
It's an open
it's
balcony,
an open
right?
balcony.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
How open a balcony are we talking about here?
It's a big ass open. It below the balcony is the circumference of the 40-foot diameter.
No. So, like, if
Well.
I'm at the door, can
how
people
exposed
see
are
me?
we? Yeah.
How exposed are we to the first
Yeah.
floor?
I mean, you'd be under half cover
And
from
I mean,
people downstairs.
I could also stand in for more cover, but like my idea was gonna say if no one can see us, to have Ulenus like watch the stairs and use his telepathic stuff to inform us.
There's
but-
also people eating up here. There's tables situated on the edge of
Shit.
the. Yes.
Yeah.
I could try to use my body to shield you.
It's not like they're all paying attention to you or anything.
Yeah,
You know, they're
that's
not
it. I
hyper
could-
suspicious.
I could use my
Yeah.
giant body to try and shield what you're about to do.
That's also suspicious.
yeah. Look, I'm not saying do anything, but like just make it look like I'm just nonchalant, just like watching around and just fucking just.
There's also a
stand.
third floor, by the way.
Can
Going
I
up further.
like am I are they to the back of me?
They're to the left of you. It seems like Balloon chose this spot with purpose because he has a view of his own doorway from here.
Well, that puts a bit of a damper on the fucking plan.
Mind you, he is distracted by a conversation.
Yeah, so I want to let me see. Like it's a risk. I don't know if I want to take it. No, I'll trust
Don't say you trust us. Because...
Yeah, that's a risky sentence to say in D&D.
I just don't want to expose myself too overtly. So I'll
I have a. Go ahead.
I want to be like
At an angle to make him look towards away from the.
yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll say like I'll in my retelling of like the shark encounter or the dragon encounter, I want to talk about how like there I make the I cast minor illusion to have like the my image of the shark, and then I want to
Mhm.
cast like thunderclap at it, which will be like a very big loud sound throughout this 100 like it, everyone can hear it for like 100 feet.
Won't that
Mhm.
hurt him because he's in range?
I'll
Oh yes, you. Yeah. It was.
Yeah. It was loud like this bang, and then War Dragon's head exploded.
Yeah. Oh, you no, that'd be a tiny little flick
Yeah.
of a nail to him.
Oh yeah, I imagine, but still.
See, that's the risk I'm feeling up here. Just
Yeah.
So then,
Oh,
so
cool.
what we'll do is like as I'm finishing that story, I'll cast thunderclap and then use Song of Rest to heal him from his wounds.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to oppose a skill off. You roll deception, and I'll roll my own insight. I suppose.
I want to use inspiration. Damn it! I should have said that before.
you didn't say it.
Oh, fuck me.
Insight is covered under what wisdom, right?
Wisdom.
All right, so you fail to
Shit.
fully distract him from what he seems to be.
I'm gonna kill this
Guarding.
person. Fucking Maloon.
fucking try. Oh fuck. Oh.
Fucking
So, is like Gil kind of covering
Tom.
what's his name? Tom.
Yeah, you guys are covering him.
Yeah.
You're basically giving. If he rolls stealth, he'll have advantage thanks to you assisting him.
Yeah. Like I'm just using my body to just like, have like a conversation with Ulenus and like cover Tom while we're doing it essentially.
The arms of an
And
Part of the cards.
as we're doing this,
Hmm?
as we're kind of like distracting them and everything, I'm going to spend 1 sorcery point to do subtle spell and cast invisibility on.
So do I have to roll the stealth check?
Wow.
Who are you casting it on?
So, subtle invisibility,
On him.
and I did subtle spell, so I don't have to use any somatic or vocal components.
What? This is a
So
feat.
it's as if I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, Tom winks out of visibility.
That's pretty good.
All right, yeah. He disappears.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm going to lockpick door.
You got an
Are,
advantage.
are you gonna roll stealth?
After all, stuff. Okay. I thought I was invisible.
Well, are you going?
You
are
are
you going
invisible.
quiet?
You get
Are you being
advanced.
quiet about it? You
Yeah, I'm
still
being
make
quiet.
noise.
It's
Alright,
a
then
bar.
roll stealth.
Okay.
With advantage.
With it. There you go.
20,
Fuck yeah.
25.
Damn.
Okay. Now, thieves' tools. Can I use an action search to retry this? Is that
No,
or
no. Oh, right. Yeah.
I
Sorry.
mean-
I was thinking you had advantage again.
Yeah, no.
No,
it's
no
just
one else can
Yeah.
do this.
Stealth, yeah.
Is it second wind or
You
second wind,
definitely,
second
you
wind.
definitely fail.
Yeah.
So, okay, second wind is healing. It'll give you more health.
Oh, right.
Uh,
sorry.
And action surge just gives you another action in your
I know.
turn,
I'm
So-
searching for anything, dude.
and it can only be used for
Battle. I know.
certain
No,
things.
I just
Could he wait and try again?
No, he cannot. He
Wow.
has to. He just, going at it with a little twizzle into the crack. He tries to step the lock, and it just fails. He just can't quite get it.
fucking.
Does he have inspiration?
I don't
Nope.
think he does.
Okay.
You can do it again, but you need 10 minutes at least to work at this.
I'm gonna leave it up to you, Lennis, and whisper. Tell Dairadeama to shoot the shit as long as she can.
Oh yeah. Message to Dairadeama.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. He can. Okay, not counting us. He can see the door, right?
By the way, invisibility, how long does it last?
Either 10 minutes or an hour. I have to check.
So
I think it's an hour.
he can see the door, right?
Yes, he can see the
Regardless of
door.
what-
Concentration up to an hour.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it.
Alright, so Tom hugged that door and waited out.
Okay, I'll wait it out. Fine.
Yeah,
I'll wait it out.
well, you're not waiting it out. You're focusing on the door and trying to. You fucked it up,
No, right.
and now you gotta
I'm just
really
saying.
work at it.
He has to wait 10
Okay.
minutes, so
And
yeah.
I'm gonna make you do another roll.
That's fine.
Unless you
Yeah.
will decide to take 10. You can take 10 in this instance.
Wait, you mean take 10 minutes?
No, it's if you have uninterrupted time, you
Mhm.
can take a 10 on a skill roll.
And it'll like
Okay.
eventually pop open or something like that over time, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm gonna be whispering to the guys. Hey, so the moment this door opens, he's gonna notice it.
That's why we're hoping Dairadeama's distracting him.
So we just sync up like a distraction or something because
Mm.
I'm gonna open this door and I don't want to get you. Man.
And you two guys are just standing there at his door now, because
So, like
Tom is
basically-
completely invisible.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying that like we were just like having a conversation, just like slow walking around it basically to each other, like acting like we were talking.
Yeah. So do you think he's got it through?
Like if anything, we'll
Balloon
just...
looks up towards you guys.
Yep, of course.
But he just, he takes notice of you right now, but he doesn't seem to do anything yet.
Like, and
And then he turns back to Dairadeama. But he seems to be keeping an eye on you guys now.
me and you, Lennis, will just go for a walk if Tom can be invisible.
All right. Do you do so?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
walk away
Okay.
And
from the door.
yeah, and I will just keep Dairadeama and Tom updated because Ulynis is a psychic Mr. X guy.
If you had said that out loud, I would look at you with the utmost of offense. Because no, I'm not.
Alright,
Whatever.
so
else
you guys make yourselves scarce.
Yeah.
And Dairadeama, are you just still just killing time with stories? He doesn't seem to be in a rush to leave at all.
No,
Just-
neither am I.
Okay. He seems to be. He does mention, like, you'd give him all the details of your adventures, right?
Yep. Until yeah.
He definitely seems to be more interested in the parts where the gangs are involved.
Okay. So I would like talk about how we had to try to break into the warehouse, and there was that paper bird, and then there was like we encountered that was the no, the spectator or whatever, the like other kind of beholder.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Gazer, who's called a gazer.
Gazer, that's it.
A
Yeah.
gazer. Oof.
I
Give you
know,
the creeps, those things.
right? I tried casting this wall to make it like not see us anymore, but it just flew over it.
Damn thing. Damn little levitating little balls.
Right? I don't get how it could just like fly like that. It's got no wings, and yet just can.
Just poops right into his existence, just from a nightmare.
It's
Weirdest things.
I know. And then oh man, there was this hag at our establishment.
A hag? Ugh, that's something I need. I haven't killed in a long time. One of those nasty women.
It not only killed it once, we had to kill it twice. Because my party was like forgot to that you got to burn those things.
Well, I actually don't recall hags having regeneration.
Oh well.
Must have been a special one you
No,
killed.
man, I guess, from like consuming the souls of so many children, it gets you that bonus points, but
Nothing is so youthful and energetic as a child's heart.
that's very true.
Thanks, War Dragon.
That's very poetic. I'm going to write that down for my stories later.
You do that. I wouldn't mind hearing my own addition to your tales hidden in the way.
As he says that, a Disney symbol appears in the lower right corner of the screen.
How do you make Toy Story? It's easy.
Yeah, like your stories. I mean, you've shared with me some of these things. I was wondering, could you, I wish it was here in person so I could get more of a better look at it, but I don't understand why you'd keep it so protected. Could you please just, it's describe to me like Azur's Edge? I want to describe it as perfectly I can in my stories.
Well, Azure Edge, you see, the finest blade that ever graced Waterdeep. It's a beautiful weapon. Solid steel.
Durham would like to have a word.
Yes, he has his own fucking weapon. a solid steel great battle axe. Sorry, battle axe. That is etched in this coloration that makes it appear as crystal, but it isn't crystal. It's merely enchanted to appear as such. It's wrapped in a wonderful blue dragon hide, one that I slew myself, you see, with a star sapphire set in a pommel. It's, the head is forged from silver, electrum, and steel alloys all together. I don't know how the blacksmith combined those materials, but it shimmers beautifully with a deep blue luminance. It's been with me for years now.
That's amazing. It sounds quite beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I once had this orb that was made out of brass, and it had all these like strange markings on it, and I was quite fond of it. And I unfortunately I lost it. I couldn't.
Lost it.
I was beside myself, truly, like wet with tears. And
But how'd you lose it?
oh well, when I was swimming with my friends to meet that dragon, and we encountered that awakened shark, in my haste, it must have fallen out of my satchel and it sunk.
You chose to go in the water with a heavy object like that?
Well, I thought I could maybe like bribe the dragon with it.
Didn't you grab the jack? You're just lying to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, looks like that plan failed.
I know. I had to use actual.
Spectacularly.
So I couldn't. So I couldn't imagine if you were like you yourself lost Azur's Edge, something so beautiful.
It's not lost. It's merely secured away for the right time. I can't just be going. It's a more special moment when I bring it out for the right job.
When is that right job gonna come around? I mean, you've been here so long. I mean, everyone else is bustling and hustling and doing adventurous things, and the gang's been whittling down. I mean, we nearly took down most of the Xantrams in just that one attack at the Grail Hunt Manor. So it's like,
That place is crawling with guards now. Probably,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Especially the
Did you happen
stables.
to get any information about where those Xantrum were coming from, or were they all just there at that manor?
I think they were using it as like a half a safe house. They were in league with the Lord and Lady. If you don't mean me, like keep that on the down low.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but Lord and Lady were in cahoots with them, and then the deal just wasn't cutting it anymore, and so like Flox Bosun, I think Floxen. He
Yes.
they had to renegotiate the terms, and it was quite violent.
Well, if you have any information more about Xantrum, I gladly lend a hand to cut down those fools.
I welcome to it. I just I wish that old man I point to the old man at tavern. He's got all the details. He's just
No,
won't
no,
be-
no, what do you mean? This dirt and this bread was delicious. I gotta go now.
Speed walks out of the bar.
Oh no, you don't.
Dice spilling out of his pocket as he leaves.
all 20s.
Yeah.
Whoops. And he disappears. Just like that.
Another check on Tom.
Oh, so yeah, okay, so you're just killing time again. Yeah, I'll allow. So here's the thing, Tom. You have two choices here.
Yep.
I'll allow you to roll again, or you can take 10.
That's what I'm confused with. Like, if I take 10, that means I take 10 to that roll.
Take 10 plus your your bonuses.
So it'd be a 16.
So,
It would be more than what you got last time, but would it be enough is the question.
yeah.
You feel like you worked on this so far. You feel like this lock isn't like a crazy lock. It's within your grasp.
So last time when I was working, it was within my grasp. Do I feel like I have it? Because like, shit, I don't want to say like I'll take the 10 and then
That's
like,
all. That's all I'm gonna give you.
Yeah. Roll an insight to see if God is lying.
God, I really do. So can I roll again with a possible advantage?
No.
Negotiation? Damn it. Oh fuck.
Your choice, my friend. Your choice.
I'll take the 10.
So that will be a 16.
Yeah.
And the lock clicks open.
Thank God.
I don't open the door, mind you, just unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see him? See if he notices anything? Do a little insight.
If you look over towards him, he's looking towards Dairadeama, but in his peripheral vision, the door is within his sight.
Okay. Well, can I see that? Okay, but he's not like twitching or anything. Can I like roll an insight, see like do anything? Or nah, it's just within peripheral vision, right?
Like I said.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck.
If you roll
What are you gonna do, Caillou?
if you roll a stealth check, you can like as nonchalantly as possible open the door and close it
Yeah.
using a stealth check.
You're also invisible, so.
Yeah.
You get advantage on that stealth check.
This will give me advantage.
Pretty much, yeah.
Invisibility. Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that advantage.
Yeah.
fucking goddamn it.
Oh, fucking thank you, God, Jam. I'm with that.
It's not over yet. Not over till I roll my perception.
Ooh.
Great. Look, perception plus 20.
With disadvantage,
Oh,
because what's his?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
was
so you
waiting-
you,
I
you
was
open the
waiting for
door
greens.
and you jump in.
I slink in. I don't jump. I slink. Cat.
All right, so you enter the room of a loon war dragon. And you see, as you've been in these rooms, these types of rooms before, I believe. Yeah, I think you got one for your offer. Yeah, so yeah, the inns here are comfortable abodes, but what immediately catches your eye is the battle axe situated in the middle, like near the bedside, more towards the middle of the room, that is seemingly stabbed into the ground and just standing up there in the middle of the room, standing up.
So it's standing like it's like handle up.
It's
stabbed into the ground.
and it has a blue luminescence around its edges.
Oh.
It's pretty much nearly glowing blue.
I roll a perception and looking to see what's up with that, or like.
I mean,
Looking
it's
around
magic.
Okay, I have no proficiency in magic.
I can't get the idea out of my head that this guy goes in a fit of rage or drunkenness or whatever, slammed it into the floor, and he can't get it out, and so it's just been stuck there the entire time ever since.
I mean,
He's just too embarrassed to say what actually happened.
Yeah, he doesn't want to
Yeah,
tell anybody because he's just like, ooh, whoopsie.
There is also his personal effects around them.
yeah. So is he like a journal or something? I can look around, see if he.
No,
anything?
definitely not. No journal.
Okay, no journal. And his personal effects being what though?
I mean, just men's cleaning wear.
Okay.
his
Cleaning wear.
own
He's
clothes.
got a maid
Shave and cream, trimmer. I mean, nothing. Just pretty usual. I mean, the thing that just really sticks out is the axe.
Literally sticks out.
Any like writings or anything on it?
Yes, there is writings
Okay.
on the axe. There looks to be etchings along the edge.
All right. Anything I'm familiar with?
Do you have Arcana? I
Nope.
didn't think so. You're just a stupid cat who's good at making weapons.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're just staring at the axe. You know, there is a window.
There is a window. Trust me. That's for the first thing I would have seen. I unlocked the window, by the way.
Yeah, you just look out into the streets, of the castle
Cool.
ward.
I'm 2 stories up, right?
Yeah, you're 2 stories up.
Okay. Okay.
There's a lot of people going back and forth.
Well, I'm invisible for like what? Another 40 minutes? 50, 45?
Yeah, you're completely visible.
Okay.
Do it.
What do you mean do it? I'm like a pistol someone with the last name War Dragon. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, fuck, guys. I wish I had Arcana. Okay. Would I be able to describe what these things are?
What things? The
The etchings.
etchings? I mean, yeah. If you spend time looking at it,
Okay. I'm gonna make copies of them.
so you stand, you lean over and you crouch there next to the axe, carefully looking at. You don't touch the axe, right?
I mean, not yet. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So. hmm
yeah, you get it. You get it in your head about what these etchings are.
Oh no, I have writing
Well,
tools
look
for me,
like.
dude. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I write them down.
Yeah.
Okay, you write it down. Yep.
Okay, so I was wondering, it's like that's fucking do Arcana for that. You fucking. Okay. Put I get all the etchings. Just to make sure we're clear on that, right?
Yeah, there's not many.
Okay. Uh, okay. Where is the handle pointing at? Pointing towards the door or the window?
No, it's pointed to the ceiling.
To the ceiling. Okay. Damn. So like, what? You just stabbed it straight down like a fucking sword?
You can assume that. Yeah.
Is there anything else in the room? Like, can I do like do
Uh,
an investigation?
If you're looking at it, it's
Mhm.
you notice that it's not actually piercing the ground. It's somehow perfectly aligned with the floor and just standing there somehow perfectly straight up. You can almost hear a light hum from it.
You're killing me, dude.
Keith knows.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Fuck me, man.
he just said like, don't you want to touch it, lick it, be the axe, see what it is?
Okay. I opened the window.
Yeah, you already did that.
No, I unlocked it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want you to give me some shit. It's like, oh, the window's closed. No, the window's open. Okay. And there's nothing of note in the room. Nothing at all.
Yeah, it's just typical stuff. I mean, there's weapons here
Yeah,
and
there's
there.
weapons, but there's nothing. Like
Yeah.
I don't have to roll anything.
I mean, there's an axe floating in the center of the room.
Dude,
That's pretty
that's my
obnoxious.
last resort, dude. Come on.
yeah.
There is plate mail in the room.
No. This not to loot this time. I'm more nervous over this axe and this war dragon guy. It's overriding my base instincts here.
You hear the hum?
Do I hear any whispers?
It calls to you. No, you don't hear anything. You just hear the hum. The very low key hum that it seems to let out.
Okay. You know what? Before I came in, was Ulinas and Gil still around, or are they like?
We were taking a
Oh,
walk around the second
yeah.
floor, basically.
Yeah, they're like on the opposite side where
Yeah.
Maloon couldn't see them, looking towards you.
Okay, but they were walking around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit. So I can't sneak the paper down. And check notes here. Nope, paper bird is gone.
Yeah, that's on a journey.
I'm on sitting in the lobby up on the second floor with Gil, probably sitting at a table chatting.
Yep.
And just kind of looking at him. He's been in there for a while.
Well, you know, do you think he got in, or do you think he's still by the door?
I don't know.
I wonder how indecisive he is.
And I'm going to kind of look around, and I'm going to roll a stealth check because I don't want to burn another sorcery point on this. And I'm going to cast message pointing towards Tom.
Shit.
And I'm going to just be like, Tom, how's it going in there?
Static.
Oh, shit.
You get no reply.
All right, fine. I'll use the stealth point, the sorcery point. Subtle spell.
I'm so sorry.
You get no reply.
Oh, shit. And I'm just... Oh, he didn't get it.
Wait.
Wait.
What the fuck you mean he didn't get
Hold
it?
on, hold on. Hold on. Just let me check something. I gotta read the specifics of my spell that I know by heart.
Ulanus takes out his character sheet.
So
This is awkward.
no.
Okay. It didn't take, but I don't know for sure if it took. So, no reply.
Let's see.
Like that's. Do you think there's some kind of a magic field around the room or something?
I don't know, but that's worrying. Look, he's still invisible. So, because I would know if the invisibility fell off because it's concentration spell. The moment it stops. So I said, well, he's still invisible. So I'm wondering if it's just shielded against any kind of message or scrying.
Shit, that's suspicious itself. If it is, that's really odd to have that around the room. I would imagine, but
I mean, given what he said earlier, that would make sense.
crap.
Well, okay, let's just trust in Tom. I think he knows what he's doing.
He is an expert thief. He can do this.
Well, get ready, Keith, because
Yeah?
I hate you, man. I touched the axe.
Finally,
Well, no-
Vagabond. What took you so long to touch me?
Okay.
Oh God, it is a sentient axe.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
So, hi.
Quickly, you must inform the authorities. Balloon War Dragon is not who he appears to be.
What?
Wasn't expecting
Can
that.
I take you with me?
No, you're not worthy to wield me. I must
Okay.
be one with someone who actually cares for the law, unlike you.
I care for the law.
The axe stares really hard
I
at Tom.
sound indignant as I say that.
But forget that
Now-
right now. Balloon War Dragon is dead. That thing downstairs is not Balloon War Dragon. It is a devourer that's taken over his body.
Oh,
Huh.
okay. I
Wasn't
shall.
expecting
I will. Okay, I'll relay the information forthwith. Yep. Okay. Cool. I'll see you later.
No,
And
do
then-
not let go, Vagabond.
Yeah.
Why are you within Balloon's
We were-
chambers?
We were hired to check on him by the leader of the Black Tower.
Ah, this is most excellent news. If
Yeah,
you
see-
relay this information to Blackstaff, I'm sure she could handle it herself.
I will. I will. And what's your? Do you have a name?
I am Azor Edge.
Okay. That is awesome. You look magnificent, and I shall do this as quickly as possible.
Quickly.
Anything else you need to relay?
No, I can't. You must stop this infidel, and also
will.
that there seems to be Xanathars reaching into the Undermountain. This is where it
Alright.
happened.
Holy shit. Okay. I shall do this forthwith and uphold vengeance against the thing that killed your master.
Yes,
Bye.
kill that nest, that vile creature, and
Okay,
bring
then.
back Balloon.
All right, I shall. Bye. Bye.
So you don't
I
you just
climb out
let
the
go.
window. Yeah.
Okay. It still
Climb out the
stands
window.
there, perfectly straight.
Oh fuck.
As soon as you let go, you don't hear the voice anymore, and you climb out the window.
Yeah.
I won't. You don't need the roll for this. No one's out to get an invisible person.
As Tom's climbing down, fuck.
By the way, I don't want to do any suspicion here, but as I'm leaving the window, I do like that thing where you close from the outside.
Okay. Yeah.
Then it's around suspicion, and I go down.
All right. You're down.
Cool.
Yeah. Very easy for you who has the climb speed.
Awesome. How far does it take to get to the Black Mountain? I mean, the Black Tower?
It's also within the castle ward, but it's like 20 minutes away.
Okay, cool. I haul ass over there.
Okay, you just leave your comrades high and dry and run away.
There's no high and dry.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
no high and dry. I'm just going.
Okay.
And remember,
It's been
I
like
remember
20 minutes. How do you think he's doing in there?
I'm
now, Keith,
This is getting a little
yeah,
worrying.
Keith, you're calculating the whole thing where my max speed is 60, right?
All right. Well, everyone's max speed is
Well-
pretty much 60.
Why
well,
not?
I also have that. I have that
But you-
jump
but-
as
but you-
well.
But you're fully out running, right? So
Yeah, I'm going that. You know,
then you'd get there in like 5 minutes.
let me know when it's my. What was her name again? Shit, I forgot her name already.
Just say you have a message for the Black Staff leader. That's what we always say.
All right, cool.
So we awkwardly turn to the comrades who are in the room.
Yeah. Me and you, Lennis, are looking really worried now and just kind of tapping the table like, where is he?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah. I mean, do we go down and like tell Dairadeama like, what?
Oh, hold on. Is there a range to this invisibility spell?
No,
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
it just maintains until it's dismissed by you, or it's you cast a spell, or somebody
It-
dispels it, or I drop
And yeah,
concentration.
you let us.
I'm not
You
dropping
like you
concentration.
feel you're holding on to the spell, but you don't know where the recipient is.
I just know it's
Yeah,
still
you just
going.
know it's still
So
going.
he's still invisible. So as long as he's still invisible, I'm like, all right, good. Things are going well. He's
How
still
does that bring
invisible.
invisibility?
You have to attack something, or cast a spell,
So
or run through an anti-magic field of some sort.
Tom, this
Okay.
is actually making it
Mhm.
a lot more difficult to run through the streets with you invisible.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of tussles and tumbles along the way. Those people just walk into you. They go like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, you guys, what do you do when Tom is clearly dead?
So I got my left hand up on my chin, and my right hand is tapping the table, kind of like,
He would just
and it's getting more and more and more frantic as I'm like, what's going
I believe
on?
it.
gonna-
Did the door like open? Did you see anything? Like did it open a bit?
No, I had my eye on that door, but no, nothing. Look, the invisibility spell is still going. He's got what, like a half hour left?
Okay, I mean, well, if you can still sense it, that means he's still most likely alive, because I would assume it would stop if he died.
It would stop if he died. It would stop if. Look, okay, we're good. We just gotta hold on.
Let's just.
We gotta
let's
trust
just-
him. Just
it-
trust in him.
yeah.
He'll let us know what's going on. He'll tell us exactly what's
Yeah.
happening and exactly what he did and what he
Yeah.
found as soon as he
Yeah.
finds it.
Okay.
Okay? We know we
Okay,
trust.
should we tell
He won't just leave us hanging here.
God damn it! Should we tell Dairadeama anything, or like what?
I'll kind of and I'm gonna put my hand down under the table and pull out the copper wire and send a message to Dairadeama and say, Dairadeama, Tom is in the room right now. Just keep up the distraction. You're doing great.
Dairadeama follows. So there's a cat in your room, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
So there's a cat in your room.
oh man.
Hi, War Dragon.
Yep.
I think there's a cat in your room.
Excuse me. What?
I've
You
been
stand-
watching.
so how would you know? Why is there even a pussy in this building?
Everyone goes quiet. and snickers.
Understanding my current gender.
Yeah, he says it anyway.
There's no hashtag awoke in this culture.
Well, I've been looking at just scanning the eyes of the people in these patrons, and like you said, some people might want Azure Edge, right?
He takes off running upstairs right immediately.
I see.
We'll
I
see
see
them
Black.
try.
All right, I'm gonna.
I see Black Dragon, like, or whatever, War Dragon running up the stairs. I just looked at Dairadeama like, what the fuck? What did you do? Just looking at her like, why?
And then I just I don't give him any emotion at this point, and I run after War Dragon.
Okay. He runs upstairs and runs to his door, and then he stops to test the door, and it's like, I'll be damned, it's unlocked. Wait, did you lock it or unlock it?
No, he never said that, the fucker.
Okay. Infidels, thieves, and he throws open the door and draws his axe, and then rushes into the room.
Can I rush in and close the door?
I turn to look at
Oh.
I turn to look at you, Lennis. I'm like, well, I guess that's itself.
Fucking bards. She
Wait.
gets him drunk, and then she's on bed devour. Fucking abominable.
Oh god. Well, she doesn't know it's a devourer because a certain somebody didn't tell
That's
anyone.
a tall fetish.
Yeah, yes.
What's there? As you see him looking around the room, and you also immediately catch your eyes are drawn to the axe sitting perfectly upright, glowing in the middle of the room, and you hear like a low hum noise. But he looks around.
And I'm going to
Well,
message
okay.
frantically, like under the table, looking towards it. Dairadeama, what the fuck are you doing? You can reply to this message.
I ran out of options. He wasn't being forthcoming. I need to charm him personally.
I don't see no cat here or any thieves, but someone clearly unlocked my door. He sees me.
Your
Inspecting
perception
his
is
armor
amazing.
now.
I cast charm person.
Okay.
And there it is.
Oh, you better hope this works.
Motherfucking goddamn!
Better use that inspiration.
It can't.
Yeah.
It won't
Oh,
work.
no,
You can't. It's a wisdom saving throw on the victim.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Hold on now.
I'm gonna fucking
Oh,
kill this man.
no.
Wait.
Also,
Yep, here it comes.
also gets a special ability that lets him re-roll
Oh, come
a
on.
fail.
Where's that green? Where's that green?
Wait, reroll or he gets advantage on it?
Does a 16 succeed?
I'm gonna kill this person. I'm gonna kill that old man.
Wait. Does it say he can re-roll it or does it say he gets advantage
No,
on
he
it?
says he can re-roll.
That's bullshit.
It's a fighter thing
Yep.
A fighter thing.
called Indomitable.
Fucking feet monkeys.
It's not even a feat. That's just a
I'm
class
still
feature.
calling fighters feet monkeys.
You're not wrong.
And you
So
didn't
let me.
you didn't stealth roll your spell. So he turns to you.
Why would I stealth? I can't stealth roll this.
You can try to be quiet about it. He wasn't paying attention to
No,
you.
I'm not. I'm.
Would you
No, I don't try any. I'm trying to charm him because he's not being forthcoming, and I don't care if he knows that I'm doing it. So give me him. I want to roleplay. Fucking do it.
Okay. Well, he turns to you. You're like, did you just cast a spell upon me?
Yes, I did, Maloon, because I need answers. Answers right now while you're being such a layabout. The Black Staff is wondering why your fat ass is sitting here drinking at the yawning portal, and I tried to be so cordial with you, but you weren't giving me anything. And why are you just at the yawning portal all freaking day just drinking? Someone of your capabilities could be slaying dragons.
I should have known. The Black Staff sent you?
Yes.
Well, my interests have changed recently. I have no interest in protecting her own interest. I rather go on my own from here on. I'm just looking for opportunity now in the yawning portal.
Well,
That's none of your concern.
it is my concern when you abandon the forces of good, you're more likely to go join up with the Xantrum or the Xanathars and those dirty thugs than stick with the Black Staff or some people that have honest intentions.
Well, maybe they are the scum of the city, but I see their interests are more adventurous to me than what I've been doing all these years. Sure, I'm not going to go out there and hurt a citizen of Waterdeep, never, but I would gladly wet my blade with any of those gangs myself.
And why aren't you doing it at this very moment? Sitting here talking about it?
I can't find them. They hide. They sneak around. Every time I uncover a new location, the guard hits it.
Let me know when when was it gonna be, Keith? Like 5 minutes around that take me to get there.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
All right. Let me know when it's there.
What was the turning point? What made you think that you could just, like, you spent all this time giving yourself to, like, the Black Staff and her intentions? What was it? Because I'm working for her right now, and I just need to know, is she a worthy person to follow?
She, Blackstaff certainly has good intentions for the city, but it just wasn't enough for me anymore. I needed to go on my own. She wasn't addressing the problems with the gangs. She wasn't addressing the problems with the corruption of the nobles. It was always about the monsters, always about the creatures lurking beneath. The orcs coming across the land, the goblins, just all sorts of savages. It was never about the corrupted men within our city. I had to find a way to handle it myself, and that required me separating from the Force Grey.
I understand. And I'm sorry that I had to take advantage of you and cast that spell. I severely do apologize. I lost patience, and I needed results. And I appreciate you being forthcoming with the information now. Well,
Did you unlock my door?
No. But I guess that one of these sneaky, especially tabaxis, those furry little creatures,
The
can't
worst
trust
things,
them.
I swear, yeah.
And I was
Hey,
keeping
fuck
my
you.
eyes on them, and he disappeared. And, you know, even you're the most notable person I can currently remember right now in the yawning portal, so I had to make a hunch. And I also had to take advantage because I needed we needed to have this discussion, and I didn't want to have it so publicly in the yawning portal. Didn't want to embarrass you and cause a scene.
He like sighs at this. All right, I can appreciate your efforts in that case, but I like people to be. Oh, I guess you are being upfront about it, so I like the candor here. But you know now why I can't just work with her anymore. I just it just doesn't align with my interests now. It was a good run with her and Force Grey, but it's over now. I'm going my own ways. You can let her know that.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
You do see an axe floating in the center of the room.
Well, it's not exactly floating. It's
I
just
don't care about
perfectly.
the axe. I had to find out what this guy was doing, and now I found out. So mission accomplished.
By the way, again, you can roll insight on any time.
No, it doesn't really interest me. Like,
Okay.
for me, the objective was like, why is he just sitting around the thing? I don't know that he's like a whatever.
He's dead.
Yeah, I don't know he's dead. And all these answers like sound like something that Maloon would say, like. So. They don't. I can't. Yeah. Like I'm.
Well, you do know that he said that the axe was in a secure place. He was lying about it, and it's literally in the center of the room. So that might raise a bit of a suspicion.
No, I mean, he said it was in a secure place. He trusted it. So I would say I think you should get better locks on the doors because you said it was a secure place. So I think you should be
well.
More careful.
I guess that truth is out now. This is. I try. Excuse me. That ale's coming right back up. I try to keep my own eye on the door, but Azure Edge has its way of protecting itself.
Once again, it's an amazing weapon, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes. Yes, I shall.
Good luck on wherever your path leads you.
Let's hope it's one with many treasures and adventures of their own. Now, can you leave my room?
Certainly.
I need some time.
That's all right. We all have.
Just to track.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye. And he seems to be paying attention to the room, turning to the room, looking around more.
I walk out and I go downstairs. And I walk up.
I immediately send a message to Dairadeama. What the hell?
I walk over to I walk over to Durden and I was like,
What the hell
Durden,
just happened?
Durden, can I please have some apple juice?
How long does your
An
charm
hour.
person of
It's got to
him?
be wearing
Okay.
off very soon.
Is it the same as they know it or no? They don't know.
Oh no, they don't
No.
know.
Okay.
With enthralling performance, they won't notice. Like, so even if I fail it, they don't know.
Okay. Yeah, he gets you an apple. He actually personally gives you the apple juice.
Thank you very much.
He grunts.
I'm gonna send a message to Dairadeama. Dairadeama, what the hell was that? What just happened? Where's Tom? You can reply to this message.
Tom wasn't in the room. I got the information. We can tell the black staff.
Well, Tom was invisible.
Well, then he may still be in there.
Good stuff.
I'm
Fuck,
looking to
guys.
Gil like, hey, we're not the asshole who decided, oh, I've learned something very important about our target. I better just go run off instead of informing my party about everything about it.
Oh, there's
So-
no way I could have done that.
So me and you, Lennis, have accomplished getting heart attacks this mission. Safe to say.
I walk
Hey,
over.
at this time, am I getting close enough to this fucking place?
Yeah, I'll allow you to show up in front of the black staff building.
Because, god damn, dude. Okay, I was no, never mind.
You're,
So,
you're a little winded.
Very winded.
Little cough, a little cat, pants.
Meow. I'm assuming I knock on a door or knock on a fucking wind chime.
Yeah, there's a gatehouse, and then there's like the receptionist area, and so on and so forth. It's a guarded building.
Okay, I go to the nearest receptionist. There's someone there.
Oh,
Hey,
yes,
I'm-
I can.
I'm
Oh,
invisible.
oh,
but I need-
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
When you walk into the gatehouse, your visibility turns off immediately, and
Awesome.
also, Elenis, you feel your concentration get hit by something. It almost feels like, and the spell
Gil-
stops.
Gil, the
What?
invisibility's gone.
Shoot.
And I'm gonna look to that door, just looking at that door that what's his name went through.
Yeah.
And as soon as I hear any combat or anything like that, I know it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It might not happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump up and
I'm a
get ready to
survivor.
go and assist Tom, who I think is still in there.
He killed Devourer. Don't know what it is. I can do it. So I go to the receptionist as quickly as possible.
Yep.
Quickly, please. I need to speak to the leader. I was doing a mission and I have some important information. It's very critical. Please, let me speak to her.
Hold on. What's her name? What's her name?
It's Tom.
He waits.
Last name, Ludificatio.
Okay.
If it doesn't help, I was also with Lennis and Gil from
The Dairadeama Daffodils.
Yes.
Yes!
Name pending. Name pending.
Yay!
All right. He clearly casts a spell, and he's like, "All right, we'll see you get a response. Just hold your horses."
Fidgeting.
So you guys back at the end, back at the tavern, gonna do anything immediately?
I'm waiting for combat to erupt.
I'm waiting to
certain
hear.
combat is going to erupt out of that room. Like I'm going to hear Tom scream and then the guy come out, but I'm not going to initiate it because I'm assuming Tom is skilled enough to avoid combat. Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah. 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 Don't worry about all the rolls. Yeah.
So you're just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the fuck Dairadeama did.
And Dairadeama, what are you doing?
Can we?
You're just chilling.
I'm like drinking my apple juice, and I'm saying, well, I don't. Maybe he's not there. How long does it last? Can you sense him?
I could just tell that the spell is on and it's gone now.
Okay.
I'm looking at that room.
Can we do perception to be like, can we hear anybody dying?
Yeah, of course.
Same here,
Yep.
actually.
I shall roll it as well.
20.
It's pretty good.
Ooh, hey, 16.
So you're just standing at your door, your table though. You're not approaching the door in this state.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. No. Not yet.
No, we're
not
just
All
listening.
right. In that case, you don't hear anything. There's nothing loud going on, pretty much.
Okay, given
Yeah,
that,
I
like,
figure any combat would be very loud.
yeah, he must not be in there. Must have slipped out. There was a window, so maybe he slipped out. Or maybe he slipped out
I feel like
in
he was invisible, so
yeah, and if he slipped out when I was having the conversation, he couldn't have slipped out because I closed the door so fast. So the only exit would have been
You would yeah, close the door. Meow. What the?
Right on that tail.
right on that tail.
well, he must have slipped out the window and it's fine. And so I guess he's just waiting for us to exit the building so we can talk to him because I told him that it was a tabaxi that invaded his.
Why would you?
But
Why would you say that it was a?
we should have a conversation because I'm supposed to try. I'm trying to be world famous, and if you guys don't need to want to be world famous, then I can restrain from telling you your names, your like average description, height, weight, location. We could have that
Social
discussion,
Security.
but I'm going to be very forthcoming because I want people to know who I am.
No. Okay. No. So, never mind.
So can we
Forget it.
Can we get those two-legged things on the move and go to say the Blackstaff so we can get more loot and get
Where? Well, where's Tom?
we will find him later. I think he's outside. He must
You
be
just
outside.
want to leave
That
him?
would- no, I think he slipped out the window and he is waiting for us outside.
Why didn't he come back to us?
Because he didn't want to risk exposing himself to Maloon War Dragon. Because I had to tell him that there was a tabaxi about, so he's probably maybe like he doesn't want to show his
Well,
face.
how
right
would
now.
he know that?
I don't know how he would know that. It's really hard not to metagame at this point.
So I think we should
All
switch
right,
back
so-
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. as you argue, the receptionist's like, yes, you can go up. She's expecting you,
Okay. Make my way up there.
and you enter the same typical room.
Freaking shiny shit.
Yes,
And,
you have word.
yes,
she
it's
turns to you.
it's very important. War Dragon. He had a scary accident in his room. Talk to me. It said that he's dead. A devourer. It took over his
You s-
body and
You
consumed him.
spoke to Azor Edge.
Yes, please. It told me to come here as soon as possible, which I did. I know you can speak to I know you can speak to Gil. Can you please tell them? I literally had to run here as fast as I can. They don't know it's a devourer. They don't know that War Dragon is fake.
Wait, War Dragon has been consumed by a devourer,
Yes, it's in his skin. It's so creepy.
and he's there
Yes.
right now.
Speaking to Dairadeama. Yes.
Tavern.
Was that?
Okay.
It said you could
She
take- no, sorry.
she seems to ponder to herself.
Oh, it also said the Xanathars were in the Undermountain, and they were responsible
course.
for that too.
All right, take my hand.
I gentlemanly grab her hand.
She casts teleport. Do you resist?
No.
That's a powerful mage.
All right.
I
He
was
probably has no idea what
hoping-
teleport does.
We're
I
gonna
was
spew chunks though.
hoping-
Can you do like?
She also says, "Don't resist this."
Don't say no.
I was
Just
hoping
say
she'd tell
yes.
Gil, and Gil could tell everybody, but yay, I'm gonna die.
Right in front of the devourer, you get teleported.
Like Tom, is this your first instance where a woman like grasped you and said, "Don't resist"?
Yeah.
No, there's no resistance here. Come on, well, you're recording this, right?
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Yes, it can be used as evidence. Yes.
You appear 2 feet away from the bar in the yawning portal.
Like,
um.
feet from the
Immediately,
building?
Durden almost instantly pulls out a giant greatsword.
I mean, I don't
But
blame
then
him at that point.
but then freezes.
Do we notice
Do
this?
we see this as well?
Yes, you see this as like a commotion, just like oh shit, like in clatters and stuff. As you know, everyone jumps as two people appear in the middle of the room. One of them being your friend, Tom.
Oh well, that's really convenient.
I have such a confused look on my
Yeah.
face of just what? Huh? What?
Can
Gil
Tom?
is breathing into a paper bag.
But
to recover from the heart
Vajar
attack.
turns towards Durnan, like Durnan, come now. You know who I am, but I believe we have a situation on our hands, and I'll
Mrs.
need your help.
Mrs. Blackstaff, hello. I'm standing on the table, waving my arms now. Hi, hello.
Yes, the
I found.
Dairadeama, I see.
Yeah, we found out. I found out what you wanted to know.
I heard, and I will prove it if I could. Did everyone? Do you all see? Tom here says the Azor Edge is in his room.
Yeah,
I
that's
need
true.
to speak with it.
Oh well, yeah, Maloon's
Oh.
in there talking to him, like, or just being in his room right now, doing whatever people do in their room alone.
Durden, I believe. Well, according to them and Azor Edge itself, it seems Maloon is dead and been taken over by an intellect devourer.
Can we hear this
I
from
could-
where we are?
Moon is what?
Yeah, no, when she's like Tom hears it because he's
Okay,
right
yeah.
next.
So we're like, we can't hear this right now.
But you're probably approaching
No,
downstairs. Or you're just
I'm-
watching.
I'm still standing at the table.
Okay, yeah. Well, you don't hear this, but obviously Tom does. I could use your blade and your men's blades to see if the truth is fact, and if need be, kill it. Durden nods. Still has his sword drawn and looks towards around the room and says, "Men, time to earn your pay." And like guys that you just thought were regular tavern patrons stand up and pull their own weapons out from their sides and gather around Durnan. At least 3 of them.
You know what's a damn shame is that there's not
Do
like
I-
a yawning portal map for this campaign.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
It's like-
it's really strange. Hold on, I need these characters.
I'm gonna whisper to Ulenus, should we get down there?
I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I, but should we hop in?
Hi, Bonnie. Can we have more
I
rounds?
guess.
Hold the drinks, Bonnie. I need to go handle something with Sheer. And they start heading towards the staircase. Balloon has
follow.
still not coming out of his door.
I follow with, by the way.
Okay. I will bring you to the map.
Can I
Ah!
draw my weapons or?
Do you have your weapons, did you just ask?
Yeah, like can I
Yeah,
draw them or?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another map.
I was gonna say. I assume you would have brought them with
No, no,
you.
no, no,
That would
well,
be
no,
really.
no, I mean like draw them.
It's
so, like, I
it's
don't
a
wanna-
like a weaponless teleport. Like you just come up here with you and your
Yeah.
clothes.
All right, everyone gather up for a quick grab.
All right, everybody huddle together. We're gonna teleport.